Okay. Hello, everybody. Crystal blessings. I've really been looking forward to chatting to you all, or with you all, not to you all, about this topic today because I'm excited to see what you have to share about it as well. So, today we're talking about what is a jade roller, what are the benefits of using it, and how to use it. And I'm basically just going to share with you how I use it, and then maybe you can share as well. So, we're going to discuss what the roller is, what you do with it, how to ID a fake jade roller, because unfortunately, there are a lot of those out there. We want to be careful of that. Of course, the science and the metaphysics behind why it's worth adding to your self care routine. And don't mind, I've got a cough drop in just in case I felt like I might start one of those uncontrollable coughing fits. And what are the benefits? And of course, again, how I use it. Okay, question of the day. Oh, and thank you to the moderators for being here. I see you, Jinjin. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Jessica. Thank you guys so much for being here and helping out. And hello to everybody filing in now. Okay, question of the day. If you can answer this for me in the comments, whether you're watching live or in the replay, is have you ever incorporated any kind of crystal energy into your beauty routines in any way? Just a brief little description of what you do. Or if you haven't done that at all, that's good too. All right. So also in the description box below is the link that will take you to the companion blog post to this. I've posted some extra photos there, some links, some resources for you, like, properties of rose quartz, properties of clear quartz, and so on. And when you're there, you can sign up for my newsletter. Always good stuff there. I don't share anywhere else. Also, secret sales. Those of you who are my subscribers know all about that. If you're already subscribed, check your spam and your promotions folder if you're in Gmail, because I've been hearing from some of you, oh, I've been subscribed for a while and I haven't been getting my emails. You got to go to your promotions folder or your spam folder and then tell your email it's safe. There's different ways to do that depending on what your email is, but in Gmail, they throw all that stuff in promotions. Okay. Also, oh my gosh, there's a lot of you here today. Okay, so you really want to talk about this jade roller stuff. I have a rose quartz roller. I just roll it. I'm not sure I'm using it right. Hey, Wendy. Okay, well, there is no definite wrong way. I'll show you what I've learned from others in the know, but we'll get into all that. Now, in my Certified Crystal Healer course, which is closed right now, I teach specific aspects of crystal massage, energy points, meridians, and using crystal tools like wands, etc., for health and energy flow. We're also going to be incorporating rollers in the next term as well, with so much more stuff, of course, I was beyond that, around working with crystals effectively. And my zone of genius, my wheelhouse, is bringing the science to all of that. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'll be opening registration again in February for our spring term. You can get on our wait list by going to hibiscusmoonjoin.com, hibiscusmoonjoin.com. If one of the moderators could put that in the chat. Until then, I'm going to give you some jade roller tips here today. All right, so it may seem like I'm late to the party because everybody and their grandmother has put out a jade roller video or blog post or something like that. But I think I was actually just a little too early to the party, because those of you who've been following me a while know I've been using these things before they were well known, before everybody was selling them on Amazon. And I was first consulted on this topic by Woman's World magazine. This is the November 16, 2015 issue. And I actually they interviewed me for this article and they did a beautiful spread on it, but I don't think the world was ready for it then. They were like, what is this? That was a few years ago, 4 years ago now. It doesn't seem like that long ago, 4 years, but I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. These days, things are just going by so fast, right? But I don't think many had heard of a jade roller then. Some of us did. There were a few people, but most of the time when I brought it up, people were like, huh, what the heck are you talking about now? So First off, I am no esthetician. I am no doctor. I'm just sharing what those in the know have taught me. So estheticians have taught me, and I'm sharing what I do and how I've like tweaked it so that it works well for me and that I've been doing for years now. Okay. So let me just show you a roller. Here's my rose quartz roller. So you have two smooth stones and then a stone handle. So you've got a larger one and a small one. This is usually how they're created. And if they're good ones, they will roll very smoothly like that. Would you like the links? I didn't even think of this, to the exact ones that I like and use that I've been using for years after trying some duds, because there are duds out there, and then there's fake Jade, especially. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the chat. Hey, Brandy. Okay, yes, please, yes, at links. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll give a little resource link set like I like to do for the subscribers of my newsletter. You got to be subscribed to my newsletter to get all these little things. Okay, so that's what I'll do. And I'll share the exact ones that I like, and the oil, the serums and the oils maybe too that I use with it, because that kind of goes beyond the scope of this. I'll put that in my next newsletter. How's that? Which comes out next Tuesday. If you're not subscribed, go to hibiscusmoongift.com because you get a free gift, and you can subscribe there. hibiscusmoongift.com. Okay, and I'll put it in my next newsletter. You got to write that down so I don't forget to do it. Hang on. Okay, so let's get on to the content. So what do I use a jade roller for or a rose quartz roller for? Well, there's lots of different things that you can accomplish. Of course, beautifying, that's been since ancient times. Also, it stimulates lymph drainage, which leads to detoxing and can support even breakout prevention because you're detoxing from the lymph nodes. All right. It does gently increase and stimulates collagen. Okay. It gets any stagnant energy that's in those meridians, in the facial meridians, gets that flowing. Okay. It's my favorite thing to do when I have any kind of a sinus issue. I especially get them right here above the brows. I take a jade roller, I cool it off in the freezer for like 15 minutes and put a little eucalyptus essential oil and just roll that kind of more firmly than the usual gentle touch that I use, but we'll get into exactly how I use them. It helps to increase blood circulation. You can visibly see that even with just the gentle roll. When you roll, you can actually see the pink come up. The lighter your skin tone, the more you will see that. But in all skin tones, you can actually visibly see that happening. Thanks for posting the link, Jessica. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It depuffs eyes, again, especially when you pop them in the freezer for 15 minutes, the rollers, because it helps that fluid to drain into the proper channels and away and from around your eyes. You know, sometimes you wake up, you got some puffy eyes. Or maybe sometimes you're not even waking up, you're just walking around with some puffy eyes. Can I get a yes in the comments if that's you? All right. It also temporarily tightens up pores. Okay. Again, even better when it's cold. Pop it in the freezer for 15 minutes. Okay. Usually they're just cold on their own, but if you can remember to do the 15-minute freezer pop in, it's even better. Okay. Try it out. It does a great job and this is another favorite of mine, of working in my serums, my oils, any hyaluronic acid, that kind of thing into your skin. All right, I'll try to include that in the newsletter as well. And the side benefit is, of course, the energy. We're going to get into the crystal energy. All right, that's like a given here amongst us, crystal family, right? But it's extremely relaxing and soothing. And some think that this is due, and I like to deliver the science, due to possible hormone stimulation that's happening by using the roller. So stimulating specific hormones, which has this relaxing effect, a direct impact on lowering your stress hormones that create the constant fight or flight response that we're always in, that we shouldn't be in, okay? We used to only be in it if a lion was chasing us. Now we're in it all the time because somebody said something on social media that pissed us off or politically got us upset or something like that. By the way, clear out your news feeds of seeing things that upset you. Even if you think, oh, I should know that, that's news, I should be. If it's upsetting you, block it from your news feed so you don't have to see it, at least for a certain amount of time. I've blocked that kind of stuff forever. But anyway, okay. I'm getting off topic. So, those kinds of stress hormones that create that fight or flight response, we want to reduce that and boost the feel good hormones, the feel good neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, oxytocin. Okay, those are the things that you want to boost. And doing this roller on your face on a regular basis, and I do mine. I try to do it every day. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you here. I don't get to do it every day. I should, but I've been really good about meditating every single day. My diet is on point. So it's like, how many things can we do at once? But sometimes to cut corners, I won't use the roller. But I'd say I get in at least 3 to 4 days a week. Okay. If I could do it morning and night every day, that would be ideal. And maybe that's something you can figure out how to work into your routine. Okay. So, like we said, all of that, all right, the science benefits there, but we didn't even mention the healing energy that you're receiving from the stones themselves as they're actually oscillating and entraining our vibrational frequencies. My students know exactly how that works, right? Okay, so the ancients have known this for a long time. Since about between 1,000 to 3,000 years ago is what we have evidence of. There's conflicting reports on exactly how far back it goes, but ancient China and possibly also ancient Egyptians and Mesoamericans used jade in their beauty rituals, as well as rose quartz, at least in Egypt, as far as we can tell from archaeology. And it seems more like the elites used, especially with the jade, because it was more rare. So the poor couldn't afford that. And the elites are the ones that seem to have had them in their homes, in their environments. Okay. Also, before I forget, and kind of, just go over just some cleanliness things. When you're done using your roller, make sure you wash it with soap and water. If you want, that takes a little bit longer. So you want to know my lazy solution to that is I have a little bottle of vinegar that I keep close by, and I put it on a little cotton pad and I wipe down the rollers and I just put it down. But then at least a couple times a week or once a week, I try to make sure I wash it good with soap and water. But white vinegar does just as good a job as I think it does a pretty good job. It might, I mean, definitely soap and water gets all the residue off and does a really great job. Generally, this is not the place for you. Okay. Time out for you. All right. So, I forgot to check right before I started. Sorry, off topic here. I was almost at 70,000 subs on YouTube. I'm not sure if I've hit it yet, but I was wondering if maybe we could possibly hit it live. I don't know. But I'm around 70,000. So if you feel this information to you is valuable to you today, you can like, comment, and share this video out. That will help a lot. And also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And click the bell so you get notified whenever I go live. You get a little notification. So click that little bell next to where it says subscribe. Okay, next we're going to go into figuring out if you have a fake jade roller. Okay, unfortunately, like I said, they're out there because so many people are buying them and they're spending about $25 on them or so. And it's an unfortunate thing, but they're out there. So and I'll give you some tips. All right. We're also going to dig into my step-by-step how I use them, what oil I really like using with my rollers, and I'll also go into the energetic properties of the jade and the rose and when I like to use the different types. Okay. And then we'll do some Q&A. How does that sound? All right. So remember, in the description box below this video, there's a link that's going to take you to the companion blog post where I have some more photos, some links, some resources for you, and you can sign up for my newsletter there, because now I'm going to, as I put in my little note here, I'm going to add the links to the newsletter of my specific rollers that I've used after figuring out the duds, so you're not going for the wrong ones. You can be assured that they are real crystal, unless they've changed something. I have no control over what these sellers do. And the products that I like to use with the rollers. Okay, and again, in my Certified Crystal Healer course, I teach specific aspects of crystal massage, energy points on the face, meridians, and using different crystal tools like crystal wands for health and energy flow, along with so much other content around working with crystals effectively. If that sounds interesting to you, doors are closed now, but I'll be opening registration again in February, and you can get on the wait list by going to hibiscusmoonjoin.com. But until then, we're talking jade roller tips here today. All right, so like I said, there are lots of fakes to be careful of, all right? It's not easy to determine the jade fakes, all right? In my Crystal Savvy class elective, those of you who've taken that, you can use a Chelsea filter. It's a little geological tool that you can use to figure out if jade is real or fake. But if you're looking for some quick ways to check if it's the real deal, they're not foolproof, okay? One is you will still need a jeweler's loupe. A lot of you that are really into crystals seem to have the jeweler's loupe. So if you have one, what you're going to look for in the jade is you're looking for the fibers, okay? If you see little hair-like fibers, asbestos-like fibers, that means it's real jade, okay? You need at least a 10-time magnification is the most useful one for me. And look at the piece that now unfortunately, there's no way to tell when you're looking online. You have to have it in your hand, all right? It's best to look at it under some natural sunlight or really, really good lighting. And again, you're looking for those asbestos-like little hairy fibers. Sometimes what's happening is sellers are selling off chrysoprase and other things as jade, and those things won't have the little teeny tiny fibers in them because of its microcrystalline structure, making it look all the same with no fibers at all, okay? Jade is not that way. You will see the fibers. The other quick, easy way, you don't need a jeweler's loupe, is temperature. Jade will usually be cool or cold to the touch. Okay, don't hold it for a long time because that effect will go away. Just real quick to your face and that will feel cold. Okay, this feels ice cold to me right now. Okay, and it doesn't warm up right away in your hand. That is another tip off that it's jade. That's kind of hard to judge, but those are the two quick ways that I can give you to help figure that out. Okay, so the larger stone is generally the larger stone and the smaller stone, right? Larger stone is generally good for the cheeks, the jawline, around the mouth, the chin, the neck, forehead. So most areas that we're using these for. I like to use the smaller stone for around the eyes and between the eyebrows. Okay, now I love to do this at night with rose quartz with organic rosehip oil. Okay, I also will add in other serums, but rosehip oil, I use that every single night. And the next morning, do this. Your face will feel unbelievable, so soft. They say that the rosehip oil is like an organic version of retin A, which is vitamin A, which helps to slough off dead skin cells. And I find that to be so true. Have any of you used rosehip oil? Now, I thought I was thinking of rosehip seed oil, but I looked at the bottle just now and it just says rosehip oil. Okay, so it's an organic rosehip oil. I'll put the link to that in my newsletter because I got the note right here. Okay, and then I do that with a gentle massaging motion with very gentle pressure. Okay, doing a facial roller massage on the daily, if you can squeeze it in, actually connects the facial meridian channels. And I'll show you what I do step by step. Okay, the energy pathways and the points of the face. And it influences these energy channels with the healing energy of the stone and the roller that you're using. Okay, we're beings of energy. We're affected by energy. We have trillions of cells transmitting and receiving energy all the time. Okay, so what I do is I usually start on my neck. Now, again, there's conflicting reports on this because of lymphatic drainage, if you should go down or if you should go up. So here's what I do. For lymphatic drainage, I go down very gently, but we don't want to like pull the neck down and give ourselves turkey neck when we're already trying to combat that. So I go down very gently all around the neck, and then I will go up with a little more pressure, up, up, up. Okay, and then I do the jawline, just following the jawline, going up, and then around the mouth, up. Okay, under the cheekbones, up and outward, like towards the ears, and then on the cheekbone itself. I try to go without my glasses, but it seems like I can't really do that anymore, guys. And I've looked into laser and I'm not a candidate. I want them to laser my eyes and I'm not a candidate. I'm not a good candidate. Okay, nose. Generally, I will go down on the nose. Okay, forehead, up and out. Now, if I've got sinus stuff going on, that would be with the Jade roller, and I go a little harder right over the areas that feel inflamed, okay? So if it's my brows, I will go a little harder, not as gentle, okay? And then the smaller roller around the eyes. Now, I have makeup on right now, so I don't want to like look like a raccoon and really smudge it all up, but I'll really get in there in the eye sockets and then kind of go up and down, kind of iron out between the brows. Feels good too. It feels so, so good. Also, I'll show you which one this is in my newsletter, but that rose quartz roller that I really, really love so much comes with a rose quartz gua sha tool. And you can use this tool using the same motions I just showed you. And this one really gets up under the ears as well. Okay, it comes with it. Like, I think it's free because I'm not even sure that it mentions that in the description when you go to purchase it. Okay, so that's basically the way I do it. All right, I try to go up and out except for where I pay a little more attention on the neck area for that lymphatic drainage because you have a lot of lymph nodes going on there. Okay, and remember to clean it with either the vinegar and the little cotton pad or soap and water between every use, especially if you're battling breakouts and things like that. Okay, so for Jade, when do I like to use Jade? I like to use the Jade roller in the AM, in the morning. This is really good for waking up collagen production, increasing my skin's elasticity. And I keep hitting the microphone, sorry guys. And I don't know if it's my imagination, but it seems like it just helps tighten up the skin. All right, remember the Chinese royalty smoothed jade over their skin regularly. Okay, great for vitality, good health, as well as joy, good luck. It invites in boosting your energy, amplifying your energy, invites in joy. All right, so this is a great one to use for the AM. I feel like if I use this at night, it's too much energy. It's not helping to induce a nice, calming, relaxing environment. This is more like, wake me up, get me going for the day. All right, rose quartz, obviously, I use this at night. All right, PM. This helps to boost radiance, the luminosity in your skin. The ancient Greeks and Egyptians, it's said, used it to increase blood flow and cellular turnover. And that's what I'm finding happening, okay? Rosier and healthier skin, you can visibly see that with either the jade or the rose quartz, along with the benefits of rose quartz, feelings of love and compassion. And again, I use that rosehip oil on my face at night. So I use this to get the serums, the oils to really penetrate. When I wake up, my face is so fresh, baby smooth. I want you to try it and tell me if what you think about that. Okay, if you find that to be true as well. All right. So again, if you click on the link in the description box, that's going to take you to the companion blog post. I've got some extra photos, some links, some resources for you there. You can sign up for my newsletter because next Tuesday, I'm going to share with you my exact rollers in that newsletter and exactly the oil that I use, that rosehip organic oil. Okay. So you go to hibiscusmoongift.com to subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, next Tuesday is when I'll send that out to you. Okay. Does anybody know if I hit the 70,000 yet? I can close out windows here, but I don't want to do that. But just in case, okay, if you feel this information is of value to you, please like, comment, and share this video out and subscribe. If you're watching this and you like this information, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already and click the bell so you get notified whenever I go live. Okay, so today I gave you some tips and benefits on how to use a crystal roller. We're going to do some Q&A here in a little bit. And oh, Jessica says she sees 68,000. Okay, so we got 2,000 to go. All right, we're a little farther away than I thought, but I think we can get closer today for sure. Okay, again, in my Certified Crystal Healer course, I teach specific aspects of crystal massage and the energy points and facial meridians and using crystal tools and wands on the face for health and energy flow. And there's so much more content, lots of science and confidence boosting with working with crystals in that course. It's closed now, but if it sounds interesting to you, we're opening registration again in February. You can get on the wait list by going to hibiscusmoonjoin.com. hibiscusmoonjoin.com. I see a lot of our graduates and students in here right now. All right, so let's see what kind of questions you guys have. Okay. Thanks, Jessica. Hi, Ginger. I don't have a roller, but I want to get a selenite one. I don't know if they will make a selenite roller. If they do, I wouldn't use it. Selenite has a lot of little fibers that can be very scratchy, number one. Number two, it doesn't have the right Mohs hardness. So if you're washing it and wetting it, it's going to start to disintegrate. So they probably don't make a selenite one, not for a facial roller. That wouldn't be a good idea. If anybody does, just steer clear of that, okay? Rose quartz and jade are great. I have been seeing some other ones popping up. Interestingly enough, I saw an opal roller and I'm like, opal is water-based. I wonder how that's going to work out. But I stick with the tried and true. The jade, the rose quartz, those are the ones that I like, okay? People doing some crazy stuff, man. They just invent things and they don't even do the research to see if it should be done. All right? Terry said, looking forward to knowing exactly which rollers and oils. Didn't believe in these before. Oh, believe in them, Terry. Try it out, put it to the test. Kit asks, does putting crystals in the fridge or freezer affect the properties? No. What you don't want to do is a very quick temperature change, like freezer to a sauna. Like if you happen to have like an infrared sauna or something and you want to take your ice cold freezing crystal and go in the infrared sauna, that's too extreme of a temperature change and could cause the crystals to crack. But usually the temperature change from freezer to room temperature is not intense and it's not going to affect the energy either. Would you say buying a roller is worth it or just having crystals beneficial enough on their own? Well, Lana, did you listen to everything I just said? Maybe you're just coming in. If you watch the whole replay from the beginning, I go over all the benefits. Yes, they're great. They are amazing. You saw a tiger's eye roller. That's interesting. Now, I wouldn't be concerned if some of you look up tiger's eye and you notice that it is asbestos based. It is, but the asbestos is not friable. Tiger's eye is not friable and the asbestos is not unstable. So it's safe to like wear. I don't know if I would roll my face with it though. See, again, there's a different one. I have seen the amethyst ones and I think that that could be very nice. I haven't tried it though. Taylor asked if I dilute the rosehip oil with a carrier oil and apply it to your whole face and then use the roller. What carrier oil do you suggest, if any? Okay, I don't use a carrier oil. You must try this for yourself though and see. So I would suggest diluting it a little bit for yourself. See if you're sensitive, as with any skin product, right? You try a little bit on your wrist first and see how you do with it. But personally, I don't use a carrier oil at all. I just use it straight. It has a dropper. I put like, I think the whole dropper on my 2 fingers, rub it onto my face, just like pat it in. And then I use the roller to work it in. Again, you have to test all this for yourself and see how you do. Yes, Belinda, they do have the amethyst rollers out there. I just, I'm good with what I have, so I haven't tried them, but I can't see any reason why they wouldn't be wonderful. Maria said, I have one, but with prints. Is that good? What kind of prints? I'm not sure. Oh, points. Points. Are you thinking, is it a wand? Is it a roller? Why would the roller have points? I wouldn't want pointy crystals rolling on my face. Andrea, I'm going to give the links for my exact ones in the newsletter, but you can find a ton of them online. Look on Amazon. But like I said, there are a lot of duds out there. There are some fakes out there. So all of that. Belinda said fluorite sounds nice. But fluorite, I'm thinking of the Mohs hardness. Is it going to be okay with water? Yeah, it should be. It should be fine. Yeah. It's not as tough as jade and rose quartz, but it should be fine. Dragonfly Apothecary said, true, some oils can irritate your skin. Rosehip is very skin nourishing and does not seem to have any ill effects. Thank you. For me, it doesn't, but everybody needs to try, right? Lana said, I wanted to thank you for these videos. I've learned so much about crystals because of you. You're welcome, Lana. It's my pleasure to do this. It's really, really fun. And Bali Ganga said, and clear quartz, question mark. I would think that would be wonderful too. I haven't seen them, probably because they're not as aesthetically pleasing. Clear quartz is really kind of accommodating and chameleon kind of an energy. So I think if you're looking for a specific type of energy from your roller, you would want to go with either the rose quartz or the jade, because clear quartz is more of, like I said, a chameleon. It will adapt and amplify other energies. Oz, you can try frankincense oil. Yes, that's a very good one for your skin. So is lavender. Those I think you do need to use a carrier oil with and dilute them though. Terry said, will the newsletter be in my email or where? Yes, newsletter is an email newsletter. Sorry, I assume everybody's like in the online world. It's an email newsletter. Yes, definitely. Janet had to use a fat magic marker to roll. Okay. Okay. Alexandra said, I know you explained how to tell the difference between real and fake jade, but what about rose quartz? Well, here's the good thing about rose quartz. People don't really fake it because it's so readily available, because it's so abundant on the planet. It's not economically feasible to fake it. There's no reason to fake it. It's easier to just go out and get some real rose quartz. So that's the good thing about that. Okay, everybody. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. This was fun. Try your rollers out. Come back and tell me in the comments on the blog how it went. And if you're subscribed to my newsletter next Tuesday, I will give you the links to my exact ones. Okay, everybody. Have a great day. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.